Nigeria Shippers Council has hearkened to the plea of shippers and freight forwarders as it has waded in to tackle myriads of problems that affect the movement of cargo. Leading a team of delegates in a fact-finding mission is Executive Secretary and CEO of Nigerian Shippers Council Hassan Bello in a tour of terminal to review operational efficiencies of bonded terminals. In July 2020, Nigerian Shippers Council gave directive that no cargo should be sent to terminals other than that which is nominated by the shipper, and all charges incurred from the transfer should not be on the shipper. In order to checkmate the compliance rate, the first point of call was Care's Resources Limited Terminal. Though there were areas the operators needed to improve on, Shippers Council were pleased with the level of compliance.
No cargo will be stamped to any terminal except that which has been nominated by the shipper himself. And all charges accruing out of that transfer should not be borne by the shipper. It is international practice, international standard. And I'm happy to say that there has been substantial compliance with these directives. But we need to go around and check and see whether shippers are being charged or not, whether terminals have complied. We have talked with this terminal and we have seen substantial compliance. We want to see that the cost of shipping will come down considerably. And that's why we're here to review and look at things ourselves and see what are the operational deficiencies and what are the operational things that are hopeful that we can talk with them and see that there's improvement.
On their part, Lawrence Iboji, head of operations, Care's Limited Terminals, says the terminal is in full compliance with the Shippers Council's directives.
No, I said I got just one letter as regards that. And since then that I received the letter, even the customer has been called. I have not seen him.
At Denka Terminal, it was a different situation.
Your terminal, unfortunately, from our report, is still leveling charges, on storage, charges on transfer, and for now about 42 million naira, which belong to, shippers from the various complaints, have not been refunded.
But the customers had their anger in the first place, that they never asked their vessel or their containers to be sent to Denka. So when the argument was raging, we now asked them, when you were importing, where did you ask your vessel, your containers to come to? Is it not Apapa port? And they said yes. Every container we have taken here so far has a Apapa bill of lading. And those containers sent to us are the ones having a Apapa bill of lading. APM terminal considered some terminals to be under Apapa port command. And they said they will be stemming those containers to us. Before they stem these containers, they give us bills. Some of them carry storage. And we must pay those storage before we ever allowed to leave these very containers. If you don't pay, you don't carry. And who in turn pass it back to the customers.
Hassan Bello says the agency is committed to making sure cost of shipping in Nigeria is reduced to the barest minimum.
We want operational efficiency. Because of that, we are posting staff of Nigerian Shippers Council, 102 here, permanently, and other terminals to make sure that every week we have a report on what is discharged here, how long does it take for a container to exit, and what are the difficulties, because they also have challenges and Shippers Council has to help them overcome.
Brownson Uwana for Nigeria Maritime TV.